Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Masked Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 14 for Pokemon Legends Arceus, as we pretty much are getting, I think, what feels like it might be into the end game of this. I'm not entirely sure yet. Definitely feels like we're in an end game scenario with this, but I still feel like there's probably going to be, like, a good few episodes left, because we still need to finish up the Pokedex and all that, and I know we got a long way to go on that. But anyways, in the previous episode, outside of, like, a few little frustrations with some Pokemon I was trying to catch, Blizzy, which I ended up, eventually catching Blizzy. And also having like some insane luck with catching a Frostlass, like an Alpha Frostlass, and also Alpha Espeon during a space-time distortion. We mainly got kicked out of the village, go and get that red elephant, that elephant addressed, it's quite visible. Yeah, I got kicked out of the village, I worked so hard, I bought them pickles and everything, and apparently the people are just freaking unsatisfied with that. But anyways, yeah, a lot of, like Amber said, a lot of awesome catches during the last stream, including me, catching a boot in the ass out of the village. It's fine. One day I'm gonna go back. I'll be the mayor of Jubilife Village. Watch me. But either way, I'm not gonna catch them all. I'm also gonna own all of them. I'm gonna, But yeah, and I'll tax all the pickles. That's what I'll do. But anyways, yeah. Jokes aside, we pretty much quelled like the last noble lords. We quelled Avalugg, and I got blamed for the sky basically turning into like a kaleidoscope and all that. So what can you do? You fall from the sky, everyone sees you as an oddity and everything. You fail like one like massive trapeze act, and everyone decides you're some kind of random alien. But anyways, I'm just ranting my ass off right here. But hey, at least I got a Frostlass. They can't like fault me for making sure that that's one less Frostlass turning people into IKEA furniture. But anyways, yeah, before we actually get started with this, rogues, got a little unboxing here we're gonna do. I'm pretty excited about this one, whatever. I've actually had this for a few days, but I wanted to wait until something else came in. So yesterday, someone was kind of going, pick these up for me from GameStop. Previously, I showed you guys where I got the pop figures for Chainsaw Man for Power and Aki. And as I've said before, Power is like one of my favorite characters from the show. And I got 2 more yesterday. These aren't the ones that are isn't the one I'm about to unbox, but just kind of showing this or whatever. So first off, we got Pachita. For anyone who knows the series, you know how important, like, the good boy here is. But yeah, they have like another one you can get from Funko. It's exclusive of him standing up. But I kind of like just want to go with this one, because the other one kind of like would have been a little bit longer. For those who've seen like the Baby Yoda or the Grogu pop figures, how like, they have like a little long box to them. The Pachita one of him standing up looks like that. And I want to make sure this actually could, could stack flush with my other figures. And the other one, and anyone who's watched the show, knows, I don't know why some people say she's best girl, because, when you think about what's coming. Yeah. But yeah, we, of course, got Makima. I don't care what anyone says. There's like everyone, all those people who sent from Makima. I like Power. Power's like one of my favorite characters. Guy, no, what? But yeah, watch the show, or watch like or actually the show isn't caught up to where like the anime isn't caught to where the manga is. So there's much more that happened in the manga, and they kind of hinted some things in the anime. But yeah. But anyways, but here's like this one. Like, so I'm gonna go and unbox this. So you can't. Thing is, I've unboxed all these figures so far, but we haven't unboxed like the one all this is about and everything. So yeah. I was hoping I would have got like the Chase, because they have like a bloody Chase variant of it, but it's all good. This one was shipped to me and everything. I was hoping I would have got like the Chase figure from GameStop. But again, what can you do? So this is Chainsaw Man, aka Denji, main pro tag of the series. I still need to get Denji's figure. Still need to get that one, but I've got the rest of them here now. So this is something like when I first thought they were going to be doing pop figures these, I was like, I really want the set of these. So now I just got to get like Denji in his human form, and I'll basically have the set. Unless they come out with some more exclusives or whatever. And I've also got another couple ones that are coming from Funko as well, from, well, Castlevania Nocturne. I'll be showing those off when they come in. But yeah, I'm kind of like just really excited about like adding more figures to my anime shelf over here, because I've got like stuff for One Punch Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Full Metal Alchemist, of course Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, and such. But yeah, I just need to get Denji in his human form, and I'll basically have the set for those. So anyways, all that said, we're going to go ahead and get on into Pokemon Legends Arceus here tonight, Rogues. Thankfully, I got live, earlier with this today. And, tomorrow, of course, we're going to be playing, getting back to Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I feel bad I didn't play that this last Sunday, but we're going to be getting into that. We're going to be, going and trying to meet up with Princess Zelda. And also, of course, we'll be playing more of Arcade Paradise tomorrow as well, considering, like, where I've been going with that game. I'm really excited to jump back into that, too. So anyways. So we're going to go in here and see what I'm going to get blamed for this time, considering they want to blame me for stuff, But like I said, if I'm going to own Jubilee Village at one point, I'm going to be the mayor of it, president, possibly like just, charitable benefactor of some... Either way, I'm going to own the village, and I'm going to tax all their pickles so high that they can't, like, afford them. But anyways, so where we're at now is we have, like, these quests we got to do. We can't do that stupid Weasel quest now because we can't get into the freaking village. But hey, I mean, that's win in my book. We got to do the Trial of Lake Verity, Trial of Lake Valor. I'm a Team Instinct member. Pokemon Go, don't at me. I know y'all be like, oh, Team Instinct sucks. Yeah, y'all can shove it, okay? I like Team Instinct. I like Zapdos. Go to hell. But yeah, because, it's like Team Valor, Team Mystic, Team Instinct. Like, well, Team, who plays Pokemon Go anymore? Well, sometimes do, but just much more rare than I used to. But yeah, we're going to head to Lake Verity, which can be found in the Obsidian. I feel like since we're already in the Obsidian Fieldlands, we should probably go ahead and go here first. Except we're in the Ancient Retreat. Okay, never mind. So this, we can basically go whichever way. Well, I'm going to go and see what all we got over here first. Hang on. Okay, that's right. Well, I mean, my party's kind of good right now. All right, so at least I've kind of got a way of doing some stuff here. I'm checking my inventory. Inventory looks good for the most part. Let me go ahead and like get Gengar taken care of. I've been trying to max his stuff. All right, defense is at max now. Okay, we got ourselves, that's a medium candy. We'll use this on Raichu. And the large candy, because I'm just trying to go and get Raichu leveled up a little bit more. Level 59. All right, and let me see. Can we use the Grit Gravel on anyone? I'm just trying to like also save up some inventory space. Let me see. Raichu. I wonder Raichu's been getting his ass kicked. Raichu needs some work. Steelix can wait. Where's Sylveon at? Sylveon can wait too. Raichu needs a little bit of a boost. HP at the very least. Well, I mean, Raichu did help me out with that Frost Lash yesterday. Even though it was only like by sheer luck, he basically, you know, he hit her with Thunderbolt, and, you know, she put herself to sleep or whatever, and then I was able to catch her, like, so I basically took advantage of it. Alright, either way, we should be good to go now. None of them can use, like, the Grit Dust. Run a little low on Pokeballs and everything. Hey, Merchant Dork, don't you have, like, you know, can't you sell me stuff? See, the thing is, I said I want to wait on buying anything until, like, I actually can get my inventory space, but I'm not going to get back in the village right now anyway, so this is kind of more paramount. I'll take the lot. Probably shouldn't have invested so much in that, but hey, you know. World's ending or something like that. I mean, who's going to judge me? It's an antique tea set. Well, no shit. Joe couldn't get a Sinistea. So where are you headed? Okay, we're going to go here first. We'll head to the Fieldlands, Obsidian Fieldlands. Do our thing. Who the hell are you? Do you wish to return to the ancient retreat? I don't want to go, okay? You know, I want Lavington back. I miss my Lavington. I miss making fun of him. All right. Well, at least the lake's already, like, nearby. I mean, how hard is this trial gonna be? Let me shut up. I mean, because, again, you know. We're like, hey, guys, this is how hard is this trial gonna be? They drop a whole ass, you know, Rayquaza on me or something. I mean, Mac would love that. Speaking of, I mean, I do still like, you know, because speaking of, like, you know, us playing Nintendo games or whatever, I do want us all eventually, you know, get in on doing some Mario Party or Super Smash Brothers. I know we've been talking about that for a while. In regards to, like, you know, it's like the whole group, or at least the whole group so far, since we ever actually, you know, getting more people in the group. I know we want, like, you know, we've been talking about doing more Among Us. You know, that one game where I totally never killed anyone. And I was completely framed. And it was totally Eldronox that did it. At least twice. The rest of the times were Mac. Even when I did do it, it was still Mac. Alright, well, I've been over here before. I've been here, and I ain't seen anything. Well, I totally got here first. This like actually used to be a volcano. Then erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Verity was born. Yeah, good for it. Let's deal with this wrong. It's protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. I'm familiar with it. Don't really know it too much, but I do know of it. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. That's how the old tales go anyway. So it's like, oh, I'm so happy that I'm seeing this thing flying. And then it's like, but I hate the fact that I can't fly. Or is that what you're basically saying? I don't know. The ARC phone is beeping. Yo, girl, let me get them digits. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the ARC phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Massmere. Mr. Kajita seems quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Man, I'll go in here, I'll prove myself, and I'll catch it. Just watch. I once shot a frost last. I once like to a football quarter mile. Uncle Rico taught me well. I think I know what I'm doing. For anyone who's watched Napoleon Dynamite, you get it. Something about this place, there's something about this place I can't quite put into words. That's not a Mesprit. One more menacing. Especially when I've just woken up on a Monday and I ain't had my caffeine. Menacing Pokemon stands by. I'll catch him too. Challenge that thing, Maskmare. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Alright, yeah. I know it's like the Sligo evolution. It's not a, what's this thing's name? Which one is this again? I can't remember which one this is. I know the Gudrigan. What the hell is this thing called again? I can't remember. I know, like, Gudra. That's right. I don't care what it's filled with. It's probably filled with something else too, very questionable that I'm not going to mention on this stream. Okay. Okay, that's BS. The fact it's cheater. Okay, you know, you need to calm your ass down. That's what you need to do. It's the fact that it was able to go in. That's BS. You shouldn't be able to like do like multiple turns at once. Can I even catch this thing? I guess I can. Not like it's gonna. That was too soon. I just want to test see if I could. We know it ain't gonna work. Well, at least I know I can catch it now. Gengar, put it to sleep. All right, please just let me catch it and get this thing out of the way. Hold on, do I have any? It's probably gonna be a waste, but I'm hoping I catch it just to get it out of the way. All right, hopefully I don't actually like knock it out. Yeah, this thing's holding on at least. Freaking hell. Come on, don't knock it out, Machamp. Okay, that's as good as I'm gonna get this. It's now or never. It's well, actually, I'm probably getting another chance. Come here. Gutsy. I appreciate you, Goro. Well, that wasn't too bad. Mesprit, I've cut in the bargain. That's the way, Maskmare. Well, yeah, well, I kind of used Garcia as a sacrificial lamb. You can tell by watching that you and your Pokemon have caught, you caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Yeah, they understand they're probably going to get Yoshi'd. Like the equivalent of Mario, like throwing a Yoshi off of a... We're not going to talk about that. Let's see about the Pokemon on the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Yes, like I said, I'm familiar. I know of Mesprit, but not really much else about it. Okay, look. You come with us, you know, you'll get free French fries, you know, possibly, you know, a cot in the corner. I might be able to upgrade to like a little small, you know, hay bed or whatever. You know, either way, you know, it's better than being in this dank cave. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. So it speaks from his mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land. Oh, don't you start now! When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Well, I mean, probably when I landed, I probably had to go use the bathroom. I mean, you know, free falling, like, you know, Probably like who knows how far up or whatever. Probably, was a good way to release the bowels. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What do you feel when you mingle with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What'd you feel when cast out of the galaxy? You just had to bring that up, didn't you? I mean, I kind of already did, but I accepted it. Not really, but... Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. I don't want a piece of spirit. I want you to come with me. I want your plume. I want... Get in the damn ball. Prove that you have completed the trial set by Mesprit. The being of emotion lives in Lake Verenity. The time is needed to force the red chain. So you gave me like you gave me a written recommendation. It's like, yeah, this trainer passes the test. You know, he's kind of cool. Like, cueing your ass on out of here if you ain't gonna get in the ball. Damn. I can't even imagine what that must have felt like having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now, we've 2 lakes left to visit. It's gonna be cake. I got this. So I think I know who the other 2 are gonna be. Can't remember their names, but I think, like, if I'm correct, Mesprit's got like a couple of, like, homies he hangs out with. Looks like they worked out well, Massmare. Well, no, I mean, I wanted that Pokemon. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. I'm telling you, he's sus. That's right. You say it's because I'm a merchant, but most of them just naturally filled with curiosity. And naturally hiding something. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. More accurately, I suppose. I want to know where I came from and where I was headed. I want to know my past, so to speak. I think we all like some answers on that. I don't probably know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Waiting matters upon it for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kajita's home? Sure. This seems like it's the place to be tonight. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Woman, do you ever not drink tea? Mesprit's plume. So legends told us true. And the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess. But how? Why? Dude, we live in a world where, you've got like one Pokemon that can put up invisible walls and barriers and everything. Just doing mind motions. We got like, Pokemon that like spit, massive cannons of water out of their mouth. Mice is some electricity. I don't think there's too much outside the realm possibility here. Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, will we even know it? I'm pretty sure if we're dead, we'd know, lady. But yeah, without the mind, yeah. We got mind, so we'd know, but I get what she's saying. One may even say the world, time, space, all creation, is this only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such a miss, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves, on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh, and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. You're too dang sus. You're way too upbeat. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get the right chance. I've got to complete 2 more trials. How nonchalant you sound. How confident and possessed to what you contribute nothing. Thank you. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Yeah, busted. I mean, well, he does actually help, though. I mean, he does help me, you know. He does make sure, you know, my balls are in order. Of course, I can make my own. I cannot believe I just said that shit, but you know what? All right, let's go get the next one. I just been able to tackle him right then. All right, like acuity. Can't remember if I can. I don't. Hang on. I want to buy. I want to sell. Buy my. You. How about you buy my stuff? Right now, I'll buy. This is like the best I can get for now, so just trying to make sure I stay stocked up on them. Alola. Aloha Lamora. Oh, just the person I've been waiting for. Yeah, that's right. I had like a quest from this guy. Makio Ki Vulpix. Wanted off to go play, but they haven't come back yet. Do you think you could help me find them? You mean Vulpix? Oh, I'm sorry. Back home in Alola, Vulpix are called Kyo, you see. We're not in Alola. Kin. Oh, did you not go to play with the rest? Sup? This is what Alolan Vulpix looks like. I know what Alolan Vulpix looks like. Okay, I'm not that uncultured. They blend right into the snow with their white fur, so trying to find them all just by myself will take ages. I'm still missing 5 of them. Should be able to find my Vulpix playing around the Avalanche slopes. Could you find them all and tell them all to come back? So you just gonna want me to go and tell? It's like, hey, you get your bitch ass back over there. Like, I mean, if I must, I suppose I can help you. Like, let's just have this random stranger go and tell him, it's like, hey, you know, go home. Wait a minute. Ah, I thought that was a shiny for a second. Because it was... Quap. I don't know, it's just this color was a little off. Look, I don't want you, okay? Leave me alone. Now that, however, shows promise. I'll take it. And I'll take that too. All right, that's convenient. Okay, now I know that one woman was talking about, like, find evidence that there's like a civilization up there. So like I said, the reason what I want to do with this is I kind of want to test this out and see if this might help me out with find those wisps. Because you can see them like from a pretty good distance away, and I feel like if I'm higher up, I can see them even easier. I just feel this could be a good way for me to kind of survey the area, you know, quicker instead of like just having to run around. I mean, I've got like the deer I can use. Which, hold on a sec, I don't think I've been over here, have I? just curious what we got going on down here. Problem with like here is that it might be actually hard to see the wisp because, you know, it's snowy. I don't know, but just part of me feels like I could like use this. Son of a bitch. Is that a Gardevoir? That it is. I don't ever want to see another one of those freaking fish a day in my life. Bop it. Okay, and it's a male. I hate when they do that, man. You know what? Someone needs to get humbled. Bullshit. Well, you know what? I'll hit you again. Now get your silly ass in the ball. I don't care about your agile style. I can do a backflip. Challenge accepted. You gonna get in that ball. Okay, you're not gonna give me the problems that Gallade gave me before. Just get in the ball. Just get in the ball. That's all you gotta do. Thank you. All right, good job, my champ. So all you do is just kind of stand there and just like flex or whatever. All right. So now that we got that, got ourselves a Gardevoir. I still want that Gallade. I'll pop you. You ain't about to snatch me off. I don't know about 99 Red Blues. You're going to have 99 feet up your ass. Tell you. Is this that guy? Oh my God, not you again. All right, Elginox. Glad to see you all the way out here. I've been waiting patiently with a request. What say you're to spot a mushroom? Oh, that's right. You're the swine up guy. Proclaim told me that the shrooms growing around Hart's Crag are quite the delicacy. These little gems are buried in the snow, and only a swine up's nose and snuff them out. This is where your skills come in. Catch yourself a swine up, take it out, forage, and see if you can find those mushrooms. 3 will be great. Time to me to get up here. You could have done that. All right. Well, we'll worry about some of the side missions later. I want to focus on this stuff first. See, so again, it does seem like this actually might be a good way to find these things. I mean, I barely saw that one, but still gives me like as long as if I can get like high up enough, I should be able to survey things. Plus, I mean, if I have to, I'll just use a guide. As much as I don't want to use a guide. Oh, you and your stupid balloon minigames. I don't want to play it. All right, I can't do any surveying just yet. I want to at least see if this village right here is the right one. Basket Legion, can you just not glitch? That'd be great. Thank you. I think I called it. Woman, I need evidence that you people exist. That, you know, there's a village here. Hey, you remember the Galaxy Team Survey Corps, right? I heard you were studying Pokemon, making some kind of book about them. Does that mean you're also studying my dear beloved Bergmite? Of course. What? I can't allow that. The hell you say? That means you'll know more about Bergmite than I do, right? I might already, you know. You don't know. I'm absolutely convinced that nobody loves or understands Bergmite more than I do. Once you complete his entry in your book, come show it to me. As Bergmite's #1 fan in all his sway, I'll make sure you haven't missed any details. So, okay, so let's process this. You want to make sure you know more about Bergmite than anyone else, but you're going to make sure I don't miss any details, so technically I would know more about it than you do. That is redundant. Like, I'm gonna help you know more about Bergmite than I do, so I can say that I knew more about Bergmite to help you learn more about Bergmite. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the place that lady was talking about. I thought his name was Metro for a second. I was like, your name is what? I thought his name was Metro. What's going on with the... I want to jump in. Trying to figure out what all that green stuff was. All right, well, I'll worry about the side quests later. I guess I keep saying I'll do. We need to focus on these main things here. I swear I thought it was another Braviary up there. It is another Braviary. Like, I mean, I already was here, too. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Or maybe it fell out of the sky. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. Okay. When Uxie, or how do you say, is it Uxie or Uxie? I want to say Uxie. Took flight. The knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. Like, how the hell is this asshole flying? That's what the stories say anyway. Alright. Open Sesame. I like how they're like showing that look of surprise. Like, y'all see me do this before. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Massmare. Imagine there may be a Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. I've got this, okay? Maybe. Depends on what it is. It can't be that bad. Let's see what's waiting for us. Oh, shoot. Right. I know you don't need me to tell you this, Massmare, but I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing. No, it needs to be careful around me. That's what it needs to do. Gengar, kick its ass. Let me get a Dust Stone. All right. Oh, here we go. I want to put Gengar in first because I know these things, they like to try to cheese me. I want to try to see if I can put it to sleep, but... Zoroark. You can plot away there, Lex Luthor. I don't mean anything. I'll still bop it. All right, please, Steelix, don't knock it out. You know, you can at least hit it at all. That would be... Steelix, you're embarrassing yourself. And me. That's fine. It's okay. So you think you're funny, huh? Someone's being a little familiar. Gengar, give it a timeout. This is pissing me off now. Like, now it's like, oh, we're gonna let it just avoid everything. Because why not? Okay, then. I hate when games do this. Okay. This is bullshit. And now it has no effect. It's like they're intentionally like letting it do whatever it wants to do. So yeah, Machamp can't do anything to it. I promise you this, buddy. You beat me, it's gonna come back on you. Of course, if they actually wasn't maybe like it wasn't avoiding all the attacks or whatever. There we go. Now here's how this goes. Get your ass in the ball or it's gonna be a bad day for you. All right. I know it's probably not going to go in, but... I knew it. It's like everything's against me in this fight. All right, then, Wimp, step up. Or not. See, they're letting it avoid everything. But it can hit me there, no problem every time. Okay. And, oh, and guess what? Now, like, the only Pokemon I've got is one that can't even hurt it. Yeah, this... Okay. This whole fight was BS. I don't know what my luck is at times, but I'll take it. The last Pokemon I had was one that couldn't even like touch it or whatever, and I still came out the winner. All because of one lucky ass throw right there. I mean, I had my doubts on it. They were cheating the hell out of me. Like everything I was trying to throw at the thing, they wouldn't let me hit it. And you could do it, Mass Mayor. You feel a mysterious presence. Yeah, you shouldn't have to quiz me. I mean, I think I just passed that just on its own. Come on, I'll test your knowledge. Look, I already feel tested, okay? That thing, you know, you threw that thing at me. You knew dang well it was going to cheat. It was going to, like, dodge all my attacks. Like, I had, like, Ultra Instinct or something. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. crap, because I just already forgot like that one he said. Magneton's got 1, Dusclops has 1, Zubat has none, so that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more yeah, all at once. Answer me. Can you repeat that? 1, 2, 3. No. Nice try, jackass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 11. Right answer. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 0, 1, 1, 1. That should be right. Now watch him cheat me. It has to be true. If answer, you would. Look here, you. Okay. I'm saying who wants to be a billionaire like or the weakest link. My stupid self forgot. All right, yeah. Magneton 3. That's where I goofed. Because see, the Zubat's a trick out of them. 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. And don't you dare try to tell me that I'm wrong this time. Or slap you out of your aura for that. Take this piece of spirit to bind the world once more. Yeah, another, written recommendation. Uxie's Claw. Prove that you had completed the trial set by Uxie, the being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. Simon, yeah, whatever. One more to go. Now, the real trial, there was that freaking Pokemon I had to fight. Just one more to go. I need to get all my Pokemon back up and going, though. That one fight, again, it's just it irritated me because I was trying everything, and it would avoid everything I was throwing at it. I assume all went well, Maskmare? So I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? Well, obviously they're not just going to give it to anyone. Don't want to fall in the wrong hands. I guess I can think of 2 reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all. Just said that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Zubat part and Magneton. A Zubat and Magneton, I think, were like, the 2, big tricks there. Because obviously Magnemite has like, what, 1 eye, I believe? And then so, like someone probably wouldn't actually take into account like it having 3. And I already knew the Zubat. Yeah, good for you. I haven't said that. Isn't the red chain for men in the world? What use would some villain have for it? We can say for sure. Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So shall we return to Mistress Khajiita's house? Let's head on back. Okay. Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress Khajiita has any more insight to share with us. So that's Uxie's Claw. A sense of warmth to it. Pokemon in the lakes are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things that you like village are tense. Well, I mean, they kicked me out, so I mean, it's not like it's my problem. Makes you say so. It seems like Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force. Not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it. Oh, good luck with that. I'm going to sit back and watch. Okay, like I said, good for you. Not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it. Should need her eyes. And those Ginkgo Guild merchants. You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what will become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Maskmare. There's no time to lose. We got one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you sought the third leg and found what's you sought the first third leg and found what's needed for the red chain. Make for the shrouded ruins. All right. Let me see. Do I? All right. Okay. It's time to finish this, or at least get this last trial. Here, try to see if I can make some more ultra balls first. So I can do that right here. I don't think I've got materials. Well, I do actually. It's only 2, but. Is that an that's an alpha ghastly over there. There's an alpha over here for that before. See what we'll get out of the tree. Let me guess another. What the hell's an alpha Burmy doing in the tree? That's a first. I didn't know it's possible to get an alpha out of a tree. Well, might as well go and milk this. I mean, that's a first. It's not gonna go easy, of course, but. Oh, please stop! I'm in danger. Is that all you know how to do? These things I don't want to blast with Thunderbolt because it's gonna knock it out. I mean, it's just a Burmy, but still, I mean, it's an alpha. That came out of a tree. I'm not gonna let that go. This guy's just the occurrence of it. It was always nice getting the XP candies. Well, that too. I mean, it's a Burmy. I mean, it's probably the Metapod of this generation, I guess. Well, I mean, actually, no, I take that back. I mean, because when you think about Wurmple, where it basically is kind of like that evolution line. It's like the equivalent of Metapod and Butterfree and Caterpie. Okay, let's go ahead and break this rock. We're gonna do it like, the cannon way. Okay, not even really concerned about the Burmy. I'm just, there definitely are some Pokemon that need to come out that we still need to get that from out of trees. Right now, my main concern, like I said, is just doing the story stuff here. So obviously, a lot of the other content we can do post game, side quests and everything. Burmies, I swear. Honestly, I'm just trying to see if I can get something out of a tree other than a Burmy. Oops. Shit. I still need to get a Cherum. Okay, it's right up here. Alright. Let's see what Pokemon they throw at me this time. Have I even been up to this lake? Yeah, I think I have. I think I remember that Alpha Whip Cache before. You know about Lake Valor? I know of it, I mean, considering I'm here. Said to have been formed by volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. The lake was created by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legend will have us believe. Here's where there was none. It was just for Massmare. I like how they're surprised. They've been surprised about this 3 times in a row. And we go, Massmare. Imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protect the Pokemon on the lake. Take care. Yeah, well, I mean, we took it out the last 2. Let's hope this one isn't gonna be as BS as the previous one was. So what is it this time? Let's see what we're up against. Oh, this dork. Well, keep me from having to evolve it. Here's the Pokemon waits before you. Watch it, Massmare. Heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. Yeah, well, says by Gengar. No need to let's just skip the introductions. Let's go. Okay, fine. You want me to walk up on you? All right, I'll approach you. As Jotaro did the Dio. Fishy me? I don't want to fish you. I don't have a fishing hook or a line. Bad joke, but all right. What? Hold on, it's got a tramp stamp. You've actually got a tattoo on your. Okay. Gengar, please go easy on it. We want to try to catch this thing. Well, that's going easy on it. Please let it not work. Oh, shit. Alright, you know what, Gengar? Smack it. Please don't knock it out. You be as strong as you want to. Unfortunately, I can't put it to sleep now. Alright, let's see those quills pierce Steelix. Probably will find a way to. Oh shit, that's why he knows Aqua Tail. This might have been a bit. Don't you turn your back on me. Steelix, careful. You asked, Steelix. I wanted to catch it. You're grounded. Oh my god. Steelix, you are officially grounded. That's your Massmare. I ain't even spoken for. That's my Massmare. I'm not letting that go. I'm going to see if I can come back in here and catch that thing. Show me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Don't tempt me. Oh, we're doing this again. Those bombs just appear out of nowhere. I guess you meant to throw. No, it's want me to feed it is what it's doing, it's freaking lazy ass. You hedonistic. You want me to, like, you know, hold out like a bunch of grapes and feed them to you or something? Cheater. Seen hear a voice out your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. He's got a pattern to him. All right, we're gonna get it though. You seen her voice out your head. Since you had best give up, will you continue regardless? I'm not giving up. Because I think that's actually the trick to it. They're talking about the... I'm not through yet. You're not getting rid of me. You let me do that. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. You basically just had to pretty much just stubborn your way into winning. What it looked like. They probably would have spent like someone's like, man, all right, there's gotta be a trick to it. I give up. The Zelf's Fang. Anyone who knows me knows how persistent I can be, so looks like our lace journey is complete. I'm still miffed that Steelix knocked that thing out. Didn't we finish the 3 late trials? I did. Remember correctly, we were told then to head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. I don't want to go yet. But I guess we ain't got no choice. Welcome in, Don. Shrouded Ruins. It's a very good at obscuring things. That's long been said to blur boundaries. It's so very good at obscuring things. As long as it's been said to blur boundaries. We're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, the world of myth. Then maybe we need a setting for this. Or whatever it said. Being said, what are you meant to do now? Since I made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I mean, I did say I thought she looked old originally when I first saw her, but that was only from an angle. So apparently she is actually, you know, more up there in age. Then again, I think in Pokemon Shield and was it Pokemon Shield and Sword and Shield? Yeah, there was one trainer or whatever. I think it was like supposed to be in her 40s or whatever, but she was like in her 20s or late 30s. She was somewhere along there. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right. But how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. I believe so, yeah. If I remember correctly. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it could be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Let me see. Let me actually look it up real quick. Now I'm curious. I mean, it's been a while since I played Scarlet. Hang on. I mean, the 3 amigos here. Let me see. Just trying to make sure. Oh, no. Actually, it's not her. Give me 1 second. The gym leaders. Yeah, it's not that one, though, like I thought it was. Melanie. 'Cause Melanie actually is like older than she looks. Yeah, because she actually, you know, I think like she's actually older than she's older than she looks. And I think she actually has like, you know, kids and everything. Oh, the Pokemon of the lakes. Or the Pokemon of the lakes. Great, a hula hoop. Just what I always wanted. Merry Christmas to me. Yeah. So it was true. The pact that people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. Woman, I swear, if you disappear, I swear she's acting like she's a ghost or something. You see, once again, Mass Mare. Yeah, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, have you seen the sky? That's usually how it is a lot of times with characters in anime and everything. They always usually look like a lot younger than they are. Like, you look at Jiraiya from Naruto or wherever. I think he was like in his 50s, but he looked like he was probably like, maybe in his 30s, if I remember correctly. I mean, that's how I always... Because I thought like he was really young, but he was actually, over 50. I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forgo waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb... Yeah, well, I hope he goes out there and gets his ass kicked, because he deserves it. Kicking me out of the village. If he gets usurped or whatever... If that means he gets... usurped or whatever, I can go back into the village, I can become the commander, and eventually upgrade to mayor, and then I can, start taxing all their pickles. Waiting for investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Well, I hope he stubs his toe. That's freaking stupid. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, we can do. What can you do against a giant rift in space? I want to watch. I want to see him get smacked down. Whatever legendary is looking in from the other side. I can just imagine, just picture it like, the Pokemon's looking in from the other side. Like, hey, Commander, you're an asshole. What'd that Pokemon just say about me? Men, attack. Like, literally he's going to climb it just because the Pokemon looked through and called him a name. Well, he doesn't yet know that our Mass Mare has managed to get the red chain now. Would y'all stop calling me your Mass Mare? I'm not a steak. Like, I'm not a piece of property or something. Managed to get the red... Does he? That's right. We gotta let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Have you met the commander? I fell from the sky. He decided that I was, against everyone. I went... Let's not forget. I went on his orders to go and quell the Pokemon, and he blamed me for it. I wouldn't know. This is my first time playing it. And the commander should see reason and then call off this foolhardy plan is. Well, again, I went on his orders and he kicked me out of the village for doing what he told me to do. In case y'all haven't noticed, the commander's kind of an idiot. Hi, Akari. Bye, Akari. Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly ever even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Salin's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the Captain know you're back. Oh, yeah, that's cute. Go and tell the... Oh, never mind. It's Eileen, not the commander. Yeah, the commander can get it too. I'll fight him in a Pokemon battle out here on the street. Oh, my dear Mass Mare. Why do y'all keep saying mine and Mass Mare? I swear, I'm going to wake up inside of a fish tank at some point. Oh, my dear Mass Mare. The professor had been awfully worried about you, Mass Mare. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the stress you showed, Akari. That's blown out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Was she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried in a bound of work. You sure, she didn't get, a random Wurple in the office and, she's scared out of her wits again? I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. Since her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamato's gone. Yeah, well, I vote that she becomes the commander. And she elects me mayor if that's how it works. He's not here? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with a security core in tow. He's determined to handle the whole space-time rift business himself. What's he gonna do, sumo the thing in the submission? Including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in with the regular guards with Pichu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. And I can assure you, he's going to go up there, get his ass kicked by the Pokemon. Somehow it's going to be my fault. Mass Mare, you fell to the sky over that rift. And I went there and fought this Pokemon. I got beat up by it. It's all your fault. It's like, it's not my fault. You know, you're stupid somewhere and trying to fight a legendary on your own. You know, that's on you, bud. I mean, if you want to, you know, pull an Ash Ketchum, go and try to punch the proverbial Mewtwo here, be my guest. But I ain't taking the blame for it. Of course, we all know, let's be real, that's just how powerful, you know, Ash Ketchum truly was. You know, Mewtwo didn't even want those hands. Mewtwo didn't even want that power plot armor. That's like one of my favorite fandom jokes. Everyone says that the reason why Mewtwo actually, you know, defended against Pokemon. And, like, you know, basically Mewtwo, like, you know, he basically defended against Ash or whatever. Like, he had no reason to, like, you know, to use, like, a shield. So he managed, hang on. So he managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Oh, Adaman. No doubt your own past days earned you any help may have received. Before moving forward, I must ask. Do my eyebrows look nice? What eyebrows? I assume that you were here again because you managed to learn something of use. I got this red chain. Go on. You explained about the red chain you obtained. Yeah, and also Steelix is grounded. You know, like I said, I mean, don't know if that's actually what's going to happen here. I ain't played through this, so. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. That's not my problem. That's actually, I mean, that's a reason to break out the wine. If I was old enough to drink. Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported signs of something on the other side of it. Something resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. You know, he's going to blame them if he gets his ass kicked. Then he's going to come in and blame me, and I wasn't even there. I mean, no, he's going to, like, now here's what's going to happen. He's going to, like, take his ass all the way across the map, find, like, a random hippopotamus or whatever, and blame it for him getting his ass kicked. Then he's going to go, like, and look for every single unknown that I'm trying to find, blame them. And probably, like, you know, along the way, you know, probably, like, you know, go and find, like, you know, a random Greymon that's not even in the Pokemon universe. There's a Digimon. He's going to blame it. That's what he does. He blames things that for what he did wrong. Oh, I mean, yeah, you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon? Who gives a shit if that's in Yu-Gi-Oh? He's going to blame it. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, yeah, strong-headed, he should have gotten Mass Mare to help. What? He wouldn't have got it, okay? I would have went up there and did it myself. As Captain Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. I'm not helping him, Silene. Mass Mare, take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You're officially reinstated at your formal rank. Oh, I never lost it, sweetie. Because my rank's infinite. You can't subtract from infinite. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? No, I'm voting her commander. If you didn't wish me to decide things in this place, then you should not have left me in charge here. Thank you. And that, my friends, is what you call a commander. And as I said, I hadn't got there yet. Jesus Christ. Guys, I'm gonna go and say this bluntly, okay? You're going to a movie. It's a movie you've been really excited to see. You paid money to go see that movie. And some, person, down the front row, who's already seen it before is basically, saying loudly to the person next to him everything that's about to happen in the movie. How would you feel about the fact that, something you've been, like, really excited to play just got ruined by someone? For the love of God, no spoilers. I shouldn't have to keep repeating this every single fucking stream. Sorry for that, Rose, but yeah. Continuing. I do apologize for getting a little heated here, guys, but shouldn't be something that has to, continue to be said, If you didn't wish me to decide things in its place, then you should not have left me in charge here. This is the reason why I'll be glad, when hopefully YouTube does, like, put out that feature, they'd let some creators use, where, you can put, like, your little guidelines, like, up to 3, like, in the stream for when someone comes in and see them. That way I can basically, put it right there, no backseat gaming, no spoilers, so on and so forth. Anyways, if you didn't wish me to decide things in its place, then you should not have left me in charge here. And I'll go as well. We're all this together. We're members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. What the fuck? Random ass Lucario. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It shouldn't even be something I have to say. People should actually have that kind of respect. If you say that you haven't played a game before or whatever, sit back and let someone play it. I mean, pretty sure, others like wouldn't want, like, spend $60 or so on a game just for someone to tell them, it's like, oh, you know what, this happens. Fact of the matter is this, guys. I've been playing video games since I was 7 years old. My very first game I beat was Super Ghouls and Ghosts, considered one of the hardest games in existence. Beat that when I was 7 years old after, like, spent a whole summer, playing it, during summer vacation. I think I know my way around a controller and how to actually play through a video game and find things out on my own. I don't like sounding rude. I don't like getting upset about things, but people should seriously have more respect. If someone is enjoying the game, let them find stuff out on their own. Because if you come in saying, oh, well, this happens, this is what happens or whatever, well, it makes you kind of sound like, kind of makes you like an ass. Anyways, apologies again for being heated, Rogues. I really do apologize for that. Something the matter, Lucario? I like how his hat is actually kind of like, seems like it kind of fits right there. The frock of hair looks almost like it could stick out through it. I'm Rye. I'm Rye, I'm Wheat. And you are? Okay, you're Massmare. Nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? I like how the Lucario stand between us like he's trying to keep us from fighting or something. Yeah. But that was a big one. I mean, because here's the thing that gets me. Because he basically said up there, he's talking about, is this a game where Origin, Dialga, and Palkia show up? He said that, like, up there, like he was asking that. And I said, well, I wouldn't know. This is my first time playing. Then afterwards, he brings it up again down below, and I was basically like, I haven't got, this is my first time playing, and then goes and full on says that. And then says whoops afterwards. They knew what they were doing. But at the very least, gonna do a little something here, guys. Might have got screwed up for me, but for anyone else who may be coming in here, I'm gonna at least hopefully, be able to keep them from, like, keep it from happening. All right. Just trying to, like, make sure here. All right. Hopefully, at least I can keep others, like, coming in the stream later from possibly seeing that. I really do hope it does. The Lucario sent your strong aura, too. You won a battle. Could you come to the training grounds? Maybe later. Alright. Well, now that I'm back in the village, I could go and try to see if I can do this stupid weasel quest properly now. We finally found the 2'8" weasel. For the love of God, take this stupid thing. Well, not stupid, but thank you. Looking side by side, it's almost like this big one is the little one's older sibling. Look how the tip of the little one's snout points up when it looks at us. What a precious little thing. I'm just glad I finally, solved this quest, dude, because it was starting to annoy me. Big one's flotation stat. There's something reassuring about how large it is. Well, it's not really reassuring how you're being so dedicated to talk about their anatomy. Don't you think? I didn't really ponder it. Finding out Pokemon of the same species can seem so different depending on which one's bigger. Keep an eye on Pokemon size when you're catching them might spice up your excursions. Thank you for the favor. I know you Survey Corps folks work is no jokes. Yeah, that quest just sucked. Keep at it. I'll be rooting for you. All right, we finally got that quest solved. All right. Let me see here. Still gotta find Wanda's ass again in Coordinate Highlands. All right, like I said, we're gonna probably worry about this stuff when we get into the post game. A Grit Rocks. There's more levels of this apparently. Okay, we're gonna focus more than anything right now just on doing the main quest stuff. I can always wait till post game to start doing the side quests, more of the side quests. I'm just trying to get more of this out of the way. There, Mass Mirror. There it is, already heading to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? Commander's already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that identified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Mass Mayor. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. I could take him. I want to fight him. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? Oh, sore spot, kid. Sore spot. But you still try to find a way to help us all? Well, of course. I mean, you didn't kick me out. That's right. Massmare worked hard to get that red chain to help us. Even though some of the villagers here were talking about, oh, how could he do such a thing? You're right, and a fine job he did too. Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks. Here, take this. Max revive. And she's gone. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, Temple Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. 3. Return here alive. Okay, well, as long as none of them had anything to do with helping Kamado, I'm good. He's on his own. Oh my god, that dork's over there. heard the latest. So you've been sent it back into the... You hear a lot, don't you? So you've been sent it back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here are some X potions for me to celebrate. Or y'all are just setting me up for something, ain't you? Looks like the big moment is upon us at last. But no doubt I'll be fine. It'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Admin and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Massmere, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. Since Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. For me, I think I'll set up shop close to the temple itself. Okay, get it out of your system. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melee will be here for moral support at least. Well, I mean, I guess we upgraded from, like, you know, being, like, you know, a partial nemesis to moral support. So I guess that's, you know, positive thinking. Guess he's not as much of an ass now. Unless there's a catch. That time Melee mellowed out. And he just didn't want to catch these hands again, is what it was. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I've had plenty of time to do so since you ain't been around. Let's see. All right, and it's a pseudo aura from its ribbon-shaped organs. It wraps these appendages around coral ores to instantly restore calm to the situation. This Pokemon evolved through use of a strange item. Its body is coated with steel powder and nobly hard. Not even diamond can leave so much as a scratch. Longer. All right, yeah, that's right. Knowledge is power. They were already close to, like, you know, having Gardevoir. Wow, that was a bit of a boost. Whoa, come here, you. Electrovire. Here's a bonk. Gengar, come on, help me bonking. All right, let's go, Hulk Hogan. Gengar, you better put his ass to sleep right now. What you gonna do, brother? Take a nap? Your ass is supposed to be asleep. Now go to sleep. All right, I don't think we're gonna... If only we can get another Frostlass situation, but I doubt it. I know this thing's gonna be trouble if I don't go and catch it. Here we go. I couldn't tell. Look, I was already pissed off at the world. You gonna do all that and fall asleep? He literally got so mad he tired himself out. He threw a tantrum and fell asleep. Please, for the love of God, let me catch him now. Well, that would have been great. Please fall back asleep. This is going to be great. Well. Okay, well. I wouldn't celebrate. Let's see you try that again since my Pokemon's insulated. Oh, he's like, oh, shit. Like, the way he's looking up at Steel, it's like, oh, hell no. Like, he let him... There's a challenge of the underbite, of the overbite. They both got that freaking, got that overbite. Oh my God, this is great. Or overbite, underbite, whatever. Shut your ass up, Hulk Hogan. His ass got smacked and fell asleep. Again. Yeah, that's about all you can do. Probably fall off his drowsiness. Oh, but now he's gonna keep using Swift, huh? Okay, that's cute. Probably gonna knock his ass out, but... Well, that works, okay. You can be as agile as you want. Why are you gonna use agile style with Swift? Okay. Well, of course, obviously, you know, still. I guess it kind of makes sense. It guarantees he's gonna... Okay, just get the stupid ball. Probably still not gonna catch him, but... Wish it would have been as simple as the Frost Slash yesterday, but... Crap. I'm gonna catch this Electrovire. See, that's all you can use because you can't do anything else to steal it because, you know, electricity wouldn't work on him. Let's try that again. What do you know about this? Really? Well, I guess he knows a lot about it. See, okay. I'm catching this Electrovire one way or another. Thunder? More like electrostimulation for my muscles. Well, either way, all things like, get your ass in the ball, Hulk Hogan. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get very frustrated here because, again, like, he's basically like wiping all my Pokemon. Just because, you know, just sheer BS here. See, I could take you out anytime I wanted to, but I'm trying to, like, catch you. Just keep that in mind. Don't tempt me. Right. That's all he does is, you know, get enraged and then, like, try to one-shot everything. And that way, if he doesn't get it the first time, he get... How about this? You team wipe my Pokemon, it's not going to end well for you. Now you got one more chance to get in this ball. Right. Okay. I'm so sick and tired of them, like, pulling shenanigans like that. I threw 3 Ultra Balls at him while he was asleep, might add at one point. Electabuzz, you really don't wanna. Oh my God. Just... I don't know, that just kind of frustrates me. It's like my luck I had with, like, catching that Frost Slash just, you know, is now just gone. I feel like this game can be, like, just be very iffy with the catch rates at times. I know, like, that's part of the game, but when there's, like, so much right there that was in my favor on that, but it's like, you know, I'm gonna enrage, and I'm just gonna, like, okay, yeah. I'll try again at some point. Assuming I'll just evolve one. I've got an Electabuzz I can evolve, but still. That's one of the things I just hate about this game. That in most Pokemon games, okay, you know, you put the Pokemon asleep, it gives you a much better chance to catch them. And plus, in other games, when you put a Pokemon asleep, it can't do anything. But in this one, it's like, you know, it's drowsy, but it still can basically function like normal. And like in the whole thing with like it being, you're trying to put it to sleep, it's almost like similar. It's just like, you know, basically in the sense of there's just like a chance of, you know, how there's like when you try to hit something, there's like a chance you'll miss, and that's just kind of like how I look at it. Just means like, you know, with the Pokemon, where there's like if you have it drowsy, there's a chance it'll pretty much, you know, not hit you. But it doesn't actually straight up put it to sleep. That's one of my only gripes with this game, that sleep isn't actually pure sleep in this. And it functions like very similar to paralysis. Oh, still alive and kicking. So I'm having a show to the Wallflower. I'd much better rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that Taskmaster Kamato's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time got rid of you Time we got rid of you once and for all. Oh, you want to go? Are you serious? Yeah, now you want to fight me when I ain't got anything to really fight you with. I made myself plain. As Kamato's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamato can or won't do himself. Gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. Oh, you call me a fool now, huh? Besides, it's not just Kamato who longs to live in a new home free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last. My one final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. So you're fighting like when... Yeah, sure, you know, you got 4 Pokemon against my 1. And he's gonna brag when he beats me, too. Go ahead and brag, old man, but you're not going to be doing it for long. Oh, shut up. Okay, let's try this again. Since I don't ever really use styles that much, I think it's around time we did that. I thought like I was supposed to be my turn again. Right. This is one game you want to play, fine. All right, then, fine. Alright, someone's about to get humbled. Of course! Super effective, but they're gonna make sure I don't hit it. Says you. Yeah. Now that right there was pure bullshit. Alright, you asked for this. Yeah, I've already got a bone to pick with this little shit right here. See, it's the fact they let him go twice like that. When it worked on her, it'll work on him. But they make sure it holds on, right? And... I'm not losing this fight. Get your ass over here. It's just the fact, like, you know, he was bringing Pokemon in, they were immediately able to do 2 moves in a row. Seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only foolish ninja who tries to keep at their target that they know they cannot beat. To be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, Maskmare. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. Okay, so you can kind of understand like their reasoning for things, but still. I don't look at him any different. He's basically trying to do like what was best and everything and whatnot, you know, I guess for the village, and they're trying to do what's best for their people, but that doesn't change the fact that, I mean, I look at the whole concept of it, and that hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. That's not all Pokemon. But also, this is, of course, still like a time like in the whole Pokemon mythos where they don't really understand them that much, and that's the whole point of the Pokedex and everything. I was playing with friends and comrades that day. As Lord Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear, and they're worried about Pokemon doing it again. But Chief Sun's really great. You sometimes have to take extreme actions. If hypotheticals it may be, Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Say Kamado from himself, by force if he must. So he's even admitting that Kamado's a problem here. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than human stomach can handle. Listen, he's a good person or whatever, you know, he's good-natured, it's just... The issue here is Kamado. At least Benny was like, you know, like that thing. Kamado blames everyone, and Benny blamed him, which is hilarious. Well, this is it. Have you bought everything you need? Oh. We'll get about just 15 of them this time. You brought the red chain? Maskmare, you're the only one who can stop whatever's unfolding atop the mountain. A Pokemon's apparently inside through the rift. I think it might be Almighty Sonoa. Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. You again. Yep, me again. I've heard this red chain of yours will bind the world. Assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keep it as it is meant to be. Welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. What, do you think even the red chain is some trick on Massmere's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know, I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon of the lakes. If he somehow concocted all that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you were right, but if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my Moron, you put faith in me and betrayed me yourself. Don't even talk. You put faith in... He put faith in me to do the stuff he sent me out to do, and then he betrayed me himself. So he betrayed his own faith. Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. No, let him take responsibility. Fine. Enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Yeah, I've been waiting to kick your ass. Face me with your Pokemon, Maskmare. Today we battle in earnest. Not challenge him to a battle. No. I don't care about your bitch-ass pigeon. You kicked me out of the village, all right? This is personal. Think you should have thought about the pickles, because now you're in a pickle. Oh, Snorlax. I mean, it's adorable. You got yourself a Snorlax, huh? I'm gonna put his fat ass to sleep then. I mean, let him do what he does best. I'll catch your Snorlax. How about I will catch your Snorlax. Of course, obviously, you know, I can't do that, but now you can actually, you know, take a proper nap, bad boy. Has he even hit me yet? Dirty ass. Yeah, it's about time when your Pokemon finally did some damage. Which, I mean, I think one of them actually did earlier, but that's beyond the point. You ain't about to be mean like no spoon. Steelers, you got standards. Oh, that was... You gonna kick your own ass now? Yeah. How about I do that for you? Use it. Really? I can do that too. How about this? Go ahead and hit me again, see what happens. Sit your ass down, Golem. I don't know what the hell just happened right there, but that was hilarious. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. I'm taking your job, just so you know. I'm officially the commander now. I've usurped you. I'm taking your job, and I'm also gonna be mayor. And I'm gonna tax the pickles. All the pickles, like, you know, in Jubilife Village, I'm gonna tax them through the roof, so y'all can't have any, and only like the poor can have them. They get a free pickle day like every Tuesday, and you don't get a single damn pickle. Mass Mayor, the fates have decided. I concede. You ain't got no damn choice. You ain't got no Pokemon left. If you did, I whoop their asses too. And I apologize sincerely for doubting you. No, I don't care about you doubting me. I want an apology for you kicking me out of the village. That's what I'm mad about. I had to sit out there, you know, I had to eat tree bark and pond water and everything for like 2 days. And, you know, it's all your fault. I know I have no right to ask if any of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition. I'm doing it for myself, all right? You know, you can sit your ass down. You know, for the sake of the Celestica people, that's more like it. And all the Pokemon living his way. Oh, now he wants to be a Pokemon advocate. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. All I do is just smack him around a little bit and he came to his senses. So we got here. The nobles. Yeah, second. Who the? Oh, Electrode. I was like, who in the hell are you? I couldn't make it out as Electrode for a second there. It's time to use Red Chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a second. My head, something's talking inside my head. You, hold the Red Chain. Try to catch me then, human. Wait a minute, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Snow, I think Almighty Snow just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the Red Chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. 10 Ultra Balls. Oh, shit. You know, of course, this would have been like a lot more impactful if I wouldn't have known about it, thanks to someone in the chat earlier. Well, that was very, very counterproductive. They told me to get it, all right? Don't blame this on me. Kamado's done that enough. Arceus, how the hell are you stronger than him? How are you a higher level than him? It ain't gonna work, is it? Shit. Hey, whoa! Watch the hell out, all right? You're fighting him, not me. I'll come up there and kick you in your... I'll kick you in your shin. Try again, Garcia. Can you even put it to sleep? Of course, they're just doing everything they can to try to screw me over on this one. Dialga, you're going to get in the ball. Believe me, you are going to get in the ball. Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, now you got someone that's actually about like the same height as you. Now, bitch, slap you again. I get in the ball. Why don't you be flashing my Machamp? What's wrong with you? Have some courtesy or have some class. Yeah. Oh no! Don't you? Oh no! That's a very short walk. I like he's like, oh shit, this thing's big. Like Dialga apparently did. Dog, he didn't want a part of Steelix for a second there. He's like, oh hell no. Well, I mean, you can always get in the ball, you know, avoid him. It's that simple, Dialga. All right, I gotta get Gengar back in here. I mean, Steelix, I already said Steelix was grounded anyway, so. All right, we gotta put him to sleep. Don't you approach me. Or approach Gengar. Come on, put him to sleep, Gengar. Finally. It's fine, you know, he did what he needed to do. Let's just hope this, come on, Gengar. Hope you just got me something here. No, just like, let's smack him one more good time. Got him. Good job, Garcia. That was like a lot less difficult than I thought it was going to be. You caught it. Well, no shit, I did. The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, Maskmare, my boy. Masterfully handled. Not more legendarily handled. I was watching the whole time you just battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Well, actually, Garcia is. He's like the mascot of you guys now. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Snow. No, it's called Dialga. My Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human. Fight with me. I just whooped your ass. Tell me there's another one? But the red chains smashed to bits. No way even Maskmare could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now. Wait, oh, now Palkia's coming through? What the fudge? So I thought it was only supposed to be one of them. Well, I'll catch you too. I don't care. No, I want to catch it. You rush me along. I got. Don't you gal me? Oh, you must vacate this. God, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Snow decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce? You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. You get gone. I've got this. Oh, you and your damn cutscenes. All right, smack the shit out of you, Kamado. I had that. You're just jealous. This dreadful power is certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I want to do a survey. I want to catch it. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Masked Mare. Well, I mean, I caught it like its brother or whatever. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what causes that strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon to their frenzied states. I can't believe there were two Almighty Snow after all. Guess that means neither of us our clans are really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to both of you as fellow leaders. You need to apologize to me, all right? You pulled me away from there. I had that fight. He's like, shut up, Masked Mare. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Masked Mare. And you, Masked Mare, I'm listening. I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team. Asshole, I acted on your orders and you tried to call me insubordinate because of it. It wasn't just ill-considered presumption. You didn't even know what the hell you wanted. Forced you to face great hardship alone. Despite all that, you still strove to save all of his sway. Excluding you. You're a jerk. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. No, he didn't. Well, I mean, I guess he did, but still. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quiet state up at the temple. No, he did. He's the one who tried to pick a fight with him in the first place. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yeah, you can learn from him. You may switch the decaf while you're at it. Yes, let's move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions. No, I want to talk about him some more. But we'll settle that later. Not to mention my loss of composure. Like, your ass is gonna go and try to fight a damn Pokemon or whatever. Like, you know, you like wearing armor. Like, you know, you better try to go fight Ornstein, Smoke, and Dark Souls. Seems that having Master about has been a good influence on all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have had no chance of getting through this disaster without you. Well, maybe he wouldn't have caused the disaster. We're still not through it. How is it to keep fighting? The red chain is shattered. Relax, I've got a plan. Thanks to what Almighty Dialga told me. Dialga? The Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Yeah, you've seen the Holy Ghost, ain't you? Lead us on to freedom there, Almighty Dialga. Well, the red chain we have at least. The pieces anyway. I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention. I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. I mean, or a car, or a boat or something. You know, a vessel of humankind's invention. But I digress. That's gotta be it. What about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. So you don't blame him if like things go south and he's wrong about it. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what the stone could be? Well, upon my word, perhaps I do. Masked Mare, my boy. Could you lend me those plates you received from Werdeer and the others? Of course. The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them? I just remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. Then this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing. As he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before, too. I'm telling y'all something sus about him. Seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, when you say, I propose we call it Origin Ore. I like how that one NPC's in the background, like he's actually important too. Like he's about to do something. Iridad, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. Yeah, just watch out for Kamado, because he's basically might just want your clan to help so he can have someone to blame if things go south again. I've waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. There's a reason you weren't invited to the party. Now, Adamant, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting out. Louts! Let's see you go up there and catch that other legendary thing, you jackass. Just when I thought you were a little bit more tolerable. Little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? A bench warmer? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, a great leader, Adamant, and make it a good one. You're desperate for attention, aren't you? You just can't stand the fact you're such a, incorrigible prick or whatever that we forgot to actually, let you help. Or inconveniently let him out. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. Congratulations, you upgrade from bench warmer to cheerleader. Look at that. You like the flowers in your hair, the like pom-pom, like in your hat, like pom-poms. You already, got like a leg up in it. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. Obviously, you definitely know how to work your gums. I know, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. You want to go right now? I mean, last I checked, I whooped that ass like a few streams back. I'll whoop it again. Well done, you. I mean, that's the thing. Your ass was so easy to whoop or whatever. Your skunk that fought had an ass on its face for me to kick. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. It's my way of encouraging the little people. Half your height's your hat. Shut up. You are also little compared to me. Dude, you got such a god complex. I just caught what was practically a god. Take a seat. What's your damn candy truffles? This ain't fucking Halloween. About Leon. That ugly hat suits you as poorly as... You ain't got no right to talk about ugly hats. That ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. Hang on. I did the wrong voice. Jeez. That ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. Your sways, ores, and stones are a precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. You have a problem with it? Perhaps you'd like to take it with Cleavor in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me. That bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Look, shut up. Seriously. Keep in mind, I tamed Cleavor and that ball. So, we can both knock it off here. Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. I don't think anything's bigger than his ego. But Adaman, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sonoa. Or Mighty Dialga or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. We'll be proud when you shut up. Seriously, this... Warden Leon, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. If you ask me, that hi-hat some bitch should stay behind. Well, I know Leon was about to square up on him, though. Hang on. All right, this guy looks like I definitely got to give it to a voice. Oh, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need you to rescue my Spiel. It's adorable. Round body causes it to go rolling down the hill, and its head is straight for the stone-toothed rose and boulder roll rabbit. You said boulder roll, and you're, you know, it's how the hell do you have like the worst luck with your Pokemon rolling down something like a boulder, and it's literally rolling down Boulder Roll Ravine? Because there's a full of dangerous Pokemon. You're that new survey. Not new, buddy. 6th or 7th rank. Get it right, and I just called a god. Godish. Demigod. You know, twice removed. Whatever. You're that new Survey Corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please help me find my dear Spiel. You know what? What is the deal with you? You know, you got 2 feet? Go and get... You better be like I like Spiel. But I'll go get it later. Pretty sure I'll be fine. What? Oh, just a... There's a Probo Pass. I really could go for that. But we're just going to do this. So I'm trying to stay focused here. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Well, I'll be damned. Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligo's moves, I think you better leave any strategy work up to us, wouldn't you say? We got that. Let me guess. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with... Clover. Why haven't we seen... why haven't you... we haven't seen you since you walked out in the clan. Where you been all this time? Getting pwned by me? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. Not as if you were hard to follow. I mean, I can easily follow you too. Just like, you know, look at all those tears of defeat. Like, you know, from the last times I've stomped you. When we seek maybe a precious treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need to restore this awful sky to normal. Ernest, goody two-shoes at ears is what made me lead the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Mass Bear. You take Charm. I can take all 3 of them. Done it before. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in the... Oh, you finally upgraded 2 Pokemon, or did they have 2 before? Always gotta go with agile style, right? 'Cause you can't get it done with one hit. Well, that was the worst thing you could have done. Machamp. Now, I want to see you try and finesse this one. Oh. Oh, so you want to play that kind of game, huh? So that's the way we're doing this. You use the Pokemon, like the Pokemon you just beat, huh? How'd that work out for you? My Gengar kind of stayed in the fight a little bit longer, don't you think? Well, you are rather formidable. Or Machamp mastered a move. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. We could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I have no interest in living back in that place. Well, it's stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time. That's not negotiable. But you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Mass Mare. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountain. But if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Oh, I am so shaking. So we let you, like, you know, get that treasure. You better do something about the sky. You know, you could just let us, like, do that anyway without a fight, since you obviously acknowledge that the sky was an issue. So that's basically the equivalent. Like, okay, you know, you can give us that treasure so we can get it back to you so you can do something about the sky. Honestly, those three. What did they even come here for? Oh, well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need. And if she got growls as she did, she did so. Expect that they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. They should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding behind all that attitude. Hang on, guys, I'll be right back. I hate that kind of happened, like, right there a little bit mid-cutscene, but thankfully it was one that, like, where the dialogue stopped. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, whatever it is you wish to call it. Suppose that it better go with you, Mass Mare. Contain a piece of origin ore. Ore mysterious power, spoken of ancient myths, and said to contain the power of almighty snow itself. That was surprisingly easy. Don't say that. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleavor recognized you as a worthy warden. Sorry about the medicine professor showing what we got. That Lamington's got a sound judgment, plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. Get off the wall! Oh, shoot. Well, that's kind of dark. I ain't gonna lie. I know the Pokemon just forgot its name again. Damn it. Get off. See, I try to fight that. I know it's not gonna, like. One problem trying to fight it or whatever is that, like, there's everything else all over the place. I can't remember if that's Bastiodon or whatever it is. I know which one. Oh, it's Shieldon's Shieldion's evolution. The one I think I said before, it made me think of like Bowser's cat, like a fortress from Mario. See that? There's a random Rhyperior right there. Voltorb. Well, I mean, why not? Okay, it's going up. Is that a Rotom? Oh, shit. Hey, get back here. Okay, this should be no problem. Alright, guys, there's a Rotom now. I'm willing to bet that probably was a rarer one. Of course, it's a time, like a rift over there, and I can't go over there and do anything. I'm trying to like you to do all this. Oh, get your spiel probably next stream for this. I promise. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the origin ore. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I mean to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Depending on what happens next, where we may actually go ahead and call it on the stream here, Rogues. Here you are, Professor Lavington. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid, even in pieces. I think we'll find it's still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all these broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Mass Mayor. Now comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. It's just called Origin Ore. You know, the way you said it kind of doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Fragments of the Red Chain collected at the great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan. Now it's time for the Galaxy team to play this part and turn these items into a proper vessel. I know what they're about to make. Akari, my girl, you're one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Mass Mary, even if it may be safe indoors. It's going to take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry it up in there. Starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well, unlike this. We've done it, Well, I was trying to read that. I dubbed it the Origin Ball. The message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, and this should allow you to catch Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sonoa. I still say this basically is practically like I would say this could be like considered the progenitor of the Master Ball. That's what it makes me think of. But it's probably like just designed like to catch the, you know, Palkia or whatever. But Singular irreplaceable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzy Pokemon rage at the Temple of Sinnoh. I'm probably got to wear it down first. They're not gonna like probably let it be easy just chucking it at it. These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. I think the fate of all his sway could rest in something so tiny. It's cool looking. Like I've got like several Pokeballs like right there on display. I got like from like the ones you can get like the trading cards in. I got a Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Safari Ball, and I've got. Can't remember what like the one at the end is. What that one is. But I've got like all those whatever. I keep on wishing I could get like a Master Ball one. But it would be cool to have one of these too. So the rest of how catching a Pokemon one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Well, hold on. It's that voice. I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Dialga? Yeah. It's like my Dialga is willing to lend his strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now, Mass Mare. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Which I think we're probably gonna do. Should I try to catch on this stream? I think I'm gonna like save this for the next stream, Rogues, which will be Thursday. I know this is definitely a bit of a cliffhanger, but I know I could probably go ahead and go do it. But I mean, I know like regardless of anything, even if this was like the end of the game, there's gonna be like more content, because we still gotta do the side quests. We gotta like go and fill out the Pokedex and everything. So I feel like this is a nice little stopping point. We got Dialga, and we at least like moved the story forward a bit more. We did like the 3 lake things. Again, I do wish some things wouldn't have got spoiled. Because that's just honestly what just really frustrates the hell out of me. The fact that someone came in earlier and, I know I got very mad. I mean, I normally, guys, anyone who comes by my streams knows I try to basically just have like a laid back environment for you guys. I'm gonna like, I pause this right here. Because thing is, I want to be like the type of channel where people can come in here and just have a good time. Just come in, just, I play some video games for you guys. Y'all come in, talk about your day and stuff like that. And we just have like a nice little, just shoot the shit and have fun and all that. But it's just always frustrating, when someone comes in and they should, obviously, I'm pretty sure they would know how they feel if they were playing a game for the first time and someone came in and said, oh, this is going to happen or that's going to happen. And I even said, what I like basically, said like earlier in the chat, like, when all this first went down. They were first, like, talking about, like, Henderson. I was like, well, this might, like, there was, like, isn't this game where that so-and-so happens? And I said, I wouldn't know. This is my first time playing it. And then afterwards, they were, like, kind of, like, hinting at it again. I was like, okay, well, I haven't got, basically trying to say I haven't got to that point yet. Or I'm still, like, I'm, doing it plays for the first time. And then finally, they just kind of, like, outright said it. Said what happened or whatever, and that's where I finally, drew the line. And then afterwards, like, Amber had to say no spoilers, and then they said whoops. And like I said, there's no whoops to that. I said multiple times, this is my first time playing this. That should have been enough for them to say, like, okay, well, I'm not going to spoil this for him because, he hasn't got to that point yet. But instead, they had to make a point to keep on, like, doubling down on it, and that's what really, frustrated me. That's the reason I went on a BRB, and I tried to, like, keep my cool, just, posting, like, in the chat saying, I'd said multiple times, that, I hadn't played, this is my first time playing this, and I came back, and that's where I kind of went off a little bit and just said, probably like in a little bit more irritated than I really, should have. I said, it was basically, giving the whole insight of, you go to a movie theater, you're excited to see this movie that just came out, but someone else has already seen the movie, is in there telling the person next to him, like, watch this is what's going to happen next or whatever. And obviously, you'd be, like, understandably upset because, like, you just wasted money. It's like, you want to go see this movie, you spent money to go see it, and someone, like, right there in front of you is saying all this stuff or whatever, basically giving everything away. And I kind of like that's how I feel with this. I paid money to get this game that I want to enjoy alongside you guys and everything. I know that's kind of like, it's definitely like, it's kind of like a double-edged sword that when you live stream, you're going to have those, you're going to come in and do this. Obviously, one of the only ways you really avoid it is if you're playing a game off stream, where they can't spoil it. But it shouldn't have to be like that. I feel like people should have more respect and that, because it should be, like, well known that, the people that, like, hey, a lot of people don't, like, if they're playing something for the first time, they don't want to be spoiled. But I think some people come in and just try to do that intentionally just to get a rise out of others. But, it's a good way to get yourself, like, a negative reputation. You might think, oh, well, you know what? I can just, like, just use another username. But still, it doesn't change the fact that at the end of the day, you're basically, portraying yourself as an incorrigible ass that, basically, is trying to like cause problems, basically, bring, negativity into someone else's stream because, you're getting a rise out of them, making them feel bad and everything. And it doesn't make you it doesn't make you more dominant. It doesn't make you like, better than anyone else. It doesn't cover up, if you're basically doing that, just try to like, bring others' lives down because, whatever, problems you may it be if you got something going on in your life and you're trying to like, just troll others because you're trying to use that as a vessel to try to like, just, I don't know. My take on it, I guess what I'm trying to say in more, this long-winded as this is that if you're basically trying to like use like spoilers or whatever as a means to try to troll others, make you feel better about your own life, it's not going to change the fact that, whatever it is making your life, whatever it is, it's not going to make up for it. If you're having like, problems at home and whatnot, and not saying this is what the case, but if you're having problems at home and you want to go online and try to take it out on others, well, guess what? It's not going to make those problems at home go away. Whatever reason it is that you're going in and trying to do something, they'll probably like, just, cause, basically, just like, to bring, a dark, cloud over someone else's day. That dark cloud's still going to be over, over your head too. It's not going to change anything. But also acknowledge that if some people are just, dude, this is not really a matter of them having like anything going on in their life. They're just assholes. And that's basically, just the gist of it. But, like I said, I try to put like multiple, I basically try to say multiple times, I haven't, this is my first time playing through this. And I was trying to kind of give that hint there saying, just kind of like, back off, let me do this for myself. And then when they finally did come on out and say that, it's like, it's, by saying, it's going to like, depend on who you choose. And that right there was like where I lost it. And I don't like people seeing that side of me. But you guys have all, like those who have been regulars on my channel, I know how much I've dealt with people coming in and backseat gaming and spoiler, and pulling spoilers. And today was just one of those days where I was saying, like, I'm not letting this fly. I was waiting for a while to finally sit down and play this. I've done 14 episodes of this. It's been fun. And here it is. I'm like near the end game. If someone was coming like and pull something like that, I was making it very well known that, this ain't a stream where that's going to slide. And, yeah. But I do apologize for getting a little bit heated. Well, actually, not a little bit heated, pretty heated earlier. But, I just want to kind of like, just hang out with you guys tonight playing like some Pokemon and everything. And then that happened. But at the end of the day, it's not going to take away from the experience. I mean, it definitely spoiled some stuff for me. But I'm gonna still continue to play this. It's not like, oh, well, the whole, like, all that just got ruined for me. I'm going to stop playing. I'm going to stop playing now. I'm going to keep playing it. We're going to continue playing this game. But this is only, like, doubles down, like, on what I said I wish, with YouTube, and that they would, like, kind of roll out the whole guideline thing that, I think they gave it to some creators, some content creators, where, you can display, like, up to 3, rules or whatever in your stream. So that way, if, so, like, in that sense, if I, because that would basically be where someone comes in, they'd have to, read like those guidelines before they can actually chat. And if it comes down to it, like I actually have it like a thing right that says like no backseat gaming, no spoilers, and they come in and they break that rule, that's going to show right there that, they did this knowing that I had that rule in place. And then that's where I can like, obviously gauge like a proper punishment for it. Like I've, tried to be lenient at times when someone comes and says something, I was like, okay, says something that could be seen as a spoiler, backseat gaming. I was like, hey, no backseat, all right, no backseat gaming, please. Or no spoilers, and they continue it, I go from there. But I shouldn't have, I just feel like I shouldn't have to like, do like a pinned message like during every single one of my streams saying no spoiling and no backseat gaming, when people should have like the common sense to not do that anyway. And if you're going to go into someone's chat, be respectful. And if it comes down to you're going to be disrespectful and whatnot, don't try to, cry, foul or cry victim, when like it comes down to it that you end up like getting timed out or banned because, you didn't abide by a streamer's wishes. Anyways, guys, all that aside, next stream for this will be Thursday. But tomorrow I'll be doing more of Ocarina of Time, finally getting back in on that because I know it hasn't been like forever as I played. I think I started last Wednesday. We'll be starting like, doing more Ocarina of Time. And then afterwards, we'll be playing more of Arcade Paradise, and then we'll be getting back into this on Thursday for what I assume is going to be probably at the end game of the main story as we get into like the post-game content. So anyways, until the next one, Rogues, it's fine, Eltronox. Like I said, it's not the first time someone's come in and spoiled stuff. It's just, it's irritating that it happens. And, but you know, like I said, maybe eventually YouTube will put that thing out where I can put like the guidelines in, start like where people come in and they have to like read like the rules before they can chat, and at least then they come in and try to pull that. Well, I'll have like the grounds like, you know, do like a proper punishment right there, because that'll show like, okay, you read that coming in and you still broke the rules, so that'll get like more grounds to do a proper timeout or a ban. Because coming in and seeing that, that'd be the warning, you know, like when they come in and they see like the guidelines, that would be like the warning to it. And I feel like if someone comes in and still breaks the rule afterwards, that should be an instant timeout or a ban, you know, and because they obviously read the rules and still came in and disobeyed them. But yeah, like I said, I know there were some content creators that were, you know, allowed to test that feature. They had like it rolled out to some people, but that was like a couple years ago. Hopefully we do get something like that, or at the very least, I do wish that YouTube would also maybe do like a tab where you could do like a whole set of panels that'll display all your rules. But I feel like having like a guideline thing where people will be forced to read it, like when they come to a stream before they can chat, and like bye before they can chat, will be more effective getting people to see the rules compared to like a panels tab that people might not even actually really pay attention to. But anyways, like I said, gonna call it here. Much love. Thank you those came out and hung out with me for this tonight, even though like it definitely we did have like a bit of a you know, part that was kind of like a little bit more difficult to swallow, but you know, it's not gonna stop me from continuing the game. But anyways, thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching.